The persecution of Christians in society today is a complex and multifaceted issue, driven by a variety of factors. Despite being one of the largest and most widespread religions in the world, Christianity is facing increasing hostility and intolerance in many parts of the globe. This phenomenon can be attributed to a combination of historical, cultural, and socio-political factors that have contributed to a decline in understanding and acceptance of Christian values and principles. One of the primary reasons for the persecution of Christians is the rise of secularism and relativism in modern society. As the influence of secular humanism has grown, traditional Christian values such as morality, faith, and family have been increasingly marginalized and dismissed as irrelevant or even oppressive. This shift in cultural values has led to a growing intolerance towards Christians, who are often seen as being out of touch with modern society. The media, education systems, and popular culture have all played a significant role in perpetuating this narrative, often portraying Christians as narrow-minded, bigoted, and intolerant. Another significant factor contributing to the persecution of Christians is the growing influence of other religions and ideologies that are often in conflict with Christian values. In some parts of the world, Christians are facing violent persecution at the hands of extremist groups, such as ISIS and Boko Haram, who seek to eradicate Christianity and impose their own brand of radical ideology. In other regions, Christians are facing more subtle forms of persecution, such as discrimination and marginalization, at the hands of governments and societal institutions that are increasingly aligned with other faiths or ideologies. The internet and social media have also played a significant role in the persecution of Christians, as they have created new platforms for hate speech, harassment, and intimidation. Online trolls and activists often target Christians with vicious and personal attacks, seeking to silence and intimidate them into conformance to the prevailing cultural norms. This online persecution can be particularly damaging, as it can reach a wide audience and create a sense of fear and isolation among Christians. In addition to these factors, the persecution of Christians is also driven by a lack of understanding and education about Christianity and its values. Many people in modern society have a limited or distorted understanding of Christianity, often viewing it as a relic of the past or a form of cultural oppression. This lack of understanding can lead to fear, mistrust, and hostility towards Christians, who are often seen as being outside the mainstream of modern society. Education and dialogue are essential in addressing this issue, as they can help to promote greater understanding and tolerance of Christian values and principles. The persecution of Christians also has significant implications for human rights and freedom of religion. The right to freedom of religion is a fundamental human right, enshrined in international law and protected by numerous treaties and conventions. However, this right is increasingly being eroded, as governments and societal institutions seek to restrict or prohibit the expression of Christian values and principles. This can have serious consequences, not only for Christians but also for the broader fabric of society, as it can lead to a decline in social cohesion, tolerance, and respect for human rights. In conclusion, the persecution of Christians in society today is a complex and multifaceted issue, driven by a variety of historical, cultural, and socio-political factors. The rise of secularism and relativism, the growing influence of other religions and ideologies, the internet and social media, and a lack of understanding and education about Christianity have all contributed to a decline in tolerance and acceptance of Christian values and principles. It is essential that we address this issue through education, dialogue, and advocacy, promoting greater understanding and respect for human rights and freedom of religion. By working together to promote tolerance, understanding, and respect, we can help to create a more just and equitable society, where Christians and people of all faiths can live without fear of persecution or discrimination.